Hello all. Today I'm just going to show you the little app thing that I made using chatgpt. I think it's chatgpt. Anyway, it's a language learning thing that I made for myself. So it's got all of the basic things. You can add a sentence. You can search and edit for search for and edit a sentence rather. Record a sentence from the list. You double click on it and allows you to record. By the way, don't mind with the Gaelic spelling and stuff like this. I know it's not correct, and it doesn't have any of the proper things on the top of the letters or anything like that. Strach, because I can't be bothered trying to type it on my keyboard, so I don't. So I write it really haphazardly, but sometimes the words are spelled properly, sometimes they're not. Just please don't pay any attention to it because it's a mess. Anyway, so what I thought I'd show you is me drawing some pictures. So one of the words I found in Armstrong's dictionary, I should say phrase, I'm not sure, but Uair Noa, which is quite new or like new. So how would you do something that's quite new? I suppose you'd have a car, right? So let's draw ourselves a car. That's actually not too bad, to be honest. Usually my car drawings are a lot worse than that. So I've not done too badly with that, especially using the mouse to draw. There we go. You wouldn't want to drive on that tire. Whoops. There we go. It's got to have some windscreen wipers there. That's a sad looking car, especially here. It's that tire's a bit fucked. But yeah, Uair Noa. I need to have some like sparkling clean bits on it as well. There we go. It's brand new, shiny and clean. There we go. Save that, and then we can add a new drawing. Hugad Agiad. I'm not sure about this one actually, so I'm gonna. It said he encountered him, but one of the issues I find with Armstrong's dictionary is that the use of English is slightly different to what we'd use in modern times, and so sometimes I can be. I'm a little unsure, but I suspect that there's a lot of Gaelic in the dictionary as well. That's a bit old and a bit funny. Beggars can't be choosers and all that stuff. Oh, Cumul na Holig. To celebrate Christmas or keeping Christmas. Creeping Christmas? Sounds not so good. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to have Santa. We're going to have Santa Claus. So, oh God. My mouse drawing skills are not good. There we go. And that's our happy Santa. Well, Cumul na Holig. Not Nolik. What I think's happened is because there's a lot of dropping in Perthshire and in other places like Badenoch and stuff. They've assumed that the N at the front of Nolig was probably comes from An, because often that happens, and so it's turned into Olig. But Olig can also apparently be found in Manx, so it's interesting how they the two languages can have those similarities. Does that looks like? I don't know that looks like Santa, to be honest. And of course he's got to have some Ushka bear. So see if I can draw. There we go. That's my bottle. That's an old looking bottle, by the way. There we go. So Santa is Cumul na Holig. So to save that one. Oh God. Prosh. To flatter or flattery. Prosh. So how can we do this one, I wonder? We've got Lemonhead here. Oh, he looks angry. He's meant to be flattering, not angry. So let's give him some good eyes. Whoops. That's I don't know if that really works as flattery. Let's have some flattering arms. There we go. Love. whoops, lovely. And then we've got to have our lovely person. We'll make it a lady because it's easier to flatter a lady when you're doing it like that, I suppose. Kind of like the whole Romeo and Juliet thing. There we go. And she's going to be, oh, shucks. Thank you very much, sir. I needn't have to remind people that you probably shouldn't just walk up to random people and compliment them like that. These people have been, they've known each other for a while, so it's okay. But yeah, don't walk up to strangers and do that. It's not good. It's not. It's not cricket. So yeah, so he's saying, oh, you look lovely today. And she's like, oh, thank you. Such parosh. So we save that one. And then let's make a new one. Oh, not flashcards. Oh, I do have flashcards, by the way. There we go. Falik me. There we go. Equality. How could we do? I know. So one issue with equality is obviously the gender pay gap. That it causes a lot of issues, especially for people on much higher sort of wages and stuff like that. There's a big issue with that apparently. So what we'll do, we'll give these two, they can have, what's a good amount of money? We'll say $100,000. There we go. Equality. Yay. Now, with this word, I'm assuming, because I think it'd be either Yonanan or Ionanan in a standard, but in Perthshire apparently it's Ean. So it'd be Koenach, something like that. Equality. So both men and women are getting the same wage, so it's equality there. So let's do the next one. From everywhere, from every place. Okay, so this guy, he's got norovirus. I shouldn't laugh because it's a horrible thing, but yeah. When you have norovirus, you have filth coming from everywhere. Like so. Actually, I don't know if the eyes are so bad, but yeah. From everywhere. Eskach arch. From everywhere, from every place. Let's do another one. Slummock. A little lock of hair, a little flock of wool. So yeah, this is another word that I got from Armstrong's dictionary. I don't know if anybody still uses it or not, but yeah. I don't really have much in the way of like a dictionary or anything like that that caters to words from Perthshire, so I have to kind of just pick up things where I can. And given that he was from I think Kenmore, I think that's where it is, in Perthshire, his is the closest I have to a dictionary of Perthshire words, but I know that there's a lot of older words and like literary words and other things wrapped up in there as well, so it's kind of hard to determine what is useful and what isn't. But you know, there's some words in here that will be useful and other words that may not be useful at all. So we've got slummock, little lock of hair. I feel like that's not really easy to understand. So we'll have our person there, and they've cut off their hair. It looks like a squid. Sorry about that. There we go. So getting their hair cut. We need some scissors as well. Jesus, these scissors are a bit big and a bit scary. Like so. There we go. Slummock. A little lock of hair. We'll do another one called Corlry. Korkori to ask advice. So have our person like this, and then we'll have another person. And they're like, what should I do, sad face? Sad face. Oh, sad eye. And they need some hair. There we go. There's some hair for you, and you can have some hair. Whee! That's some punk hair right there. What? Should I do? What should I do? Korkori. There we go. So we then have the multiple choice picture game, which, if it works properly, here we go. This one, the person's crying and they're saying sorry, so she's or he has taken it wrong. Go ni gudon, so take things badly. Go ni gudon. Answer's correct, yay. So this one is Jiluan, Jimash, Jikaden, Jidun, Jihun, Jisan, Jidoni. And that'd be Kohotrik. How often, I assume. Like that. What should I do? We just had this one, so Korkori. So yeah. Pludge. See, sometimes it comes up with a double there. I don't know how to fix that. I might work it out one day, but who knows? So yeah. So that's what I've been working on. It's mostly for myself. I've posted a link to it on my East Perthshire site, and if you know how to program in Python, you're more than welcome to use the code however you see fit. I might end up making versions of it that can run on Linux and on Windows, and other platforms, if I can work out how to do it, because I'm not that good at it. But I just find it's interesting, and mostly I enjoy doing this one. So you got the random audio recording here, and then you can say milal, unlawful. Whoops, I said that wrong, but it doesn't matter. You can re-record it, milal, and then milal, it plays it back to you. Milal, unlawful. Whoops, and then you can re-record it. You can say it, milal, unlawful. Milal. So yeah, unlawful. So that's what I've come up with in the last wee while. And yeah, as I said, you're more than welcome to use it how you see fit. Just under the with a warning, I'm not intending to like keep updating it constantly, and it's not necessarily meant for other people in the sense of I'm going to be releasing my own Duolingo or anything like that. I just figured if other people want to use it, then they're more than welcome to use it. It might be helpful for them, it might not be, but it's better to share and let other people use it if they want to. It does need a lot of imports, as you can see here. So before you get it running on your system, you'll have to have a bunch of these things already installed on your computer. So there are ways to package it, and I'll look into doing that, but at the moment I'm not really focusing on that so much. And there are bugs in there, and there are little bits and pieces, and I'll probably go along and fix them if I find them to be super annoying. But as of now, I'm not worried too much about it. It is as is. So yeah, as I said, you're more than welcome to use it if you'd like to. If you want to add to it, if you want to change it, or if you want to, even make it into a commercial product, I don't really mind. What was I going to say? I don't know what the licensing is like with code from chatgpt, so you'd probably want to have a look at that. But I don't mind. However people want to use it, they can. But it is as is. That's the sort of the only thing that I'll say is I'm not really that interested in continuing to update it constantly, because I don't really have that time to do it, especially since I got my son on the way. So yeah, I've also updated my the Persia Galax site a little bit. I added the word list / dictionary that is not finished, and I will eventually finish it. I've got to get through and edit it a lot more, but you know, it's got like references. It tells you what books words come from, so if you want to, you can look up the words yourself in the books, if you have the books. A lot of the like, for example, the Armstrong dictionary and like the transactions from the Gallic Society of Inverness are all available online for free. The only ones you can't find online for free are the Tales from Highland Perthshire and the East Perthshire and West Perthshire books. Those ones you'd have to buy yourself. Now, what I did personally, just for my own research purposes, is I created PDF files, searchable PDF files using OCR, I think it's called. That way I can search for words and phrases and stuff like that if I need to. But because those are just for me, they're personal, I will never give them to other people, because I don't believe in piracy. I would advise, if other people want to do the same thing, it's definitely something worth looking into. Definitely not for the purposes of piracy, but if you're looking to look for words or phrases or anything specific, it makes it a lot easier rather than having to go line by line. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I have been doing recently, as well as other things, and I'm hoping to make a couple of game videos if I can get around to making them. I might do one today and see how that goes. I used to make videos using with subtitles, but I think I'm just going to record English and Gaelic, because making subtitles is a pain in the bottom. It really is, trying to get them all aligned and stuff like that, so I'm not going to bother. I've got other things I need to do anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quirky video, and yeah, everybody take care, stay safe, and peace.